It's kind of windy. Look, we got live music. Do you hear the? Where's the live music? It's over behind.
Right behind the GreenFare tent.
Yeah, I'm trying to point. This way. Yeah, there's live music here at the GreenFare. It's like a big party again here at the farmers market. And I'm Mike. This is my wife Denise, and we are going to talk to you, of course, about GreenFare and why you need to come here to get food. What makes GreenFare so different? Why aren't there like a million GreenFares everywhere so that we don't have to tell you about GreenFare and you can just go anywhere else and basically optimize your health by eating food, by eating delicious food like you've got in your hand, right? You got some ginger turmeric, okay.
We're about to go running and we need to recover afterwards.
Okay, all right, very good. So let's talk about the food, though. Before we get into the food, remember, comedy night is coming up at GreenFare, which means you get to eat the GreenFare food, you get to laugh all night long. It's on a Saturday night, right? Yeah, and what day is it? Not tonight. Tonight is Saturday. Next Saturday. And they're more than half sold out. This is the last week is when they sell most of the tickets. Don't delay. Get your babysitter, whoever you need to get now, right? And buy them on Eventbrite. The link is down below. And of course, the 7-meal plan we talk about all the time. If you don't want to go to the GreenFare restaurants, they're closed on Sundays, but they're open every other day, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Just make sure you are watching it now and you go out to GreenFare now. It's not here at the farmers market between now and noon. So here's the market till noon, Eldon Street location, like you always know them. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And check down below because you've got the link to order the 7-meal plan. And if you want to learn about how to optimize your health in an academic environment, they have a 21-day class. You can have significant improvements in just 21 days, like you'd never believe, for all the different health issues and diseases that we've talked about in the last video. But this time, we're not going to talk about them, because basically everything is improved when you optimize your food. Humans are designed to eat a certain kind of food. Disease is just your body complaining. But what does the food have to be like? That's what we want to talk about in this video. What does that have to be like, and what is GreenFare food? First of all, GreenFare Organic Cafe is all organic, meaning two different things, right? The food is organic, meaning the actual food, the plants, because it's all plants, no animal products, are fully organic, meaning it meets the USA organic requirements, and it's basically free of chemicals. And then the restaurant itself is totally free of chemicals because the entire restaurant, all the processes are certified organic, and there's only like 5 restaurants in the entire United States that meet these. So again, this is like an incredible resource, right? You guys need to take advantage. Vote with your dollars. This stuff's important to you, which we know it is, because no one likes to be sick, right? Does anybody like to be sick? Raise your hand out there. Or comment down below. You do? Okay. No, we know you don't. So it's valuable. This stuff has extreme value. The way you show that, the way you make sure that there's more restaurants like GreenFare is by voting with your dollars. So please do that.
Those are supposed to be the list of why you should
Yes.
go to GreenFare.
Yes.
All their food is loaded with phytonutrients and fully intact fiber.
Fiber. I just did a post on Facebook just yesterday, and I got all kinds of comments on my Facebook timeline. It says that only 5% of Americans get the daily recommended amount of fiber. 5%. That means 95% are not getting it. And if it's important, do you think it's important? Because if it is, that means you're going to have major negative consequences just from that fact alone, because nobody is even coming close. It's scary. It's very scary. But what's in all the fiber? Like, what is this? Is like a package of water and fiber you've got right here, right? That's what it is. Organic water and fiber. That's what you want. It's what your body is designed for. And what's like a friend of mine, actually, I saw. Shout out to Eric if you're watching out there, Eric. I saw you explained it by saying that basically the crap doesn't stay in your colon as long, and when it rots, that's when colon cancer happens.
Right. The fiber keeps everything moving. So if you're eating stuff that doesn't have fiber, you're likely having stuff that's rotting in your colon.
Yeah.
And that's
and it's gonna smell too. You're gonna be walking around with this crap.
That's what inspired T. Colin Campbell to write the kind of study. His mother died of colon cancer. He knew it was because of the food, so he sort of set out to find that causation. Okay, we got to rattle through this list because we got to get to our run club. By the way, if you're out there and you're coming down to Lake Ann, say hi here, listen to the music, but also run club at Lake Ann Brew House at 9:45. Join us, 9:45. What time is it now, by the way? 9:29.
Oh, we got to hurry. Okay, let's quick. Let's rattle through this list.
It's fully organically grown.
We already said that, yeah. Already said that. Yeah.
certified
Way ahead of
healthy,
you.
certified healthy vegan food by
Oh yeah,
aplant-based-diet.org.
that's our nonprofit. Okay, our nonprofit, and actually I got the Plant Powered Movement shirt on. I'm gonna straighten this thing out.
That was from your nonprofit's 5K.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, it's there. Our nonprofit is called aplantbaseddiet.org. If you're not seeing any of these links, please go to our YouTube channel, look up the live videos, and scroll down. You'll find these links we're talking about ordering the 7-meal plan from GreenFare, ordering your Mike Kaplan comedy tickets, signing up for the class. But you'll also see there's links. One of the links is for healthyveganfood.info. It's where you find out about what this healthy vegan food standard means. Because unfortunately, we're so thankful that plant-based and vegan foods have become more mainstream. It's not totally mainstream now. The problem is they're not health optimizing foods. Most of them are junk foods, especially anything containing oil, which is the ultimate junk food. It's nothing but fat, right? It's nothing but high caloric density, and almost all the nutrients have been removed. So, of course, in order to be healthy vegan food, you can't have any oil in it, you can't have any salt in it, although you can always add salt later at the salt shaker at the table, and GreenFare has that too. They do the same thing. And it's got to have real plant fiber, no alcohol, and something else I can't remember. But go to healthyveganfood.info, and most restaurants or food entities, if they even have one single item, that's all they have, 1 or 2 items, right? That meets our standards. But GreenFare has every single item. John Foster back there in the purple camo pants will tell you about all of it, right?
Food optimizes your immune system and your gut health.
All right, optimizing immune system, so important with COVID. Has the government or anybody been telling you exactly what you need to do to optimize your immune system? The answer is no. Because you know why? There's only one GreenFare restaurant. You need to go to GreenFare. You need to eat their food. So if you're in Northern Virginia, you should feel blessed that you have this resource here, and you should utilize it.
All my coworkers are immunized just like I am, but they're still getting COVID, and I think it's because they're not optimizing your immune system.
Yeah, your immune system is a balance, right? You have to. It's like your car. If you have a gasoline car, how do you think it's going to run on diesel fuel?
Not at all.
Yeah, it'll run. I bet you it'll run. It'll probably break down. It'll be constantly breaking down, right? That's basically what happens when you have disease. You're giving it the wrong fuel, right? Is that a good analogy? I think it is. Yeah, you're giving it the wrong fuel. It may look and act like food. Diesel looks and acts like a gasoline type of a liquid that you can put in your tank, and the nozzle usually fits. I haven't tried it, but don't try that at home. And don't eat the wrong food either. That's why all you have to do is go to GreenFare. You don't have to analyze this. You don't have to have any deep thoughts about it. You just need to go over here and order any kind of food that they have. It's so simple.
Their food has 0 added oil, sugar, or salt.
Right? So we just mentioned all those things. Salt, of course, if it's processed, salt. Sugar, if it's processed, that is the gut destroyer also. So is oil for that matter. So is alcohol. It destroys your gut bacteria, which, your gut produces serotonin in your body. We just did an article about how animal protein eating that causes depression, actually. It was crazy. I saw that in the mainstream news. But that's just reality, okay? You're going to totally screw yourself up in ways that you can never imagine and don't want if you're eating the wrong food, the wrong fuel, and you will not get any of that here. That's the takeaway. You won't get any of that health-destroying stuff here, only health optimizing, which is incredible. That you have a restaurant and you can do that, because you may never thought that restaurants aren't in the business of optimizing your health. They're not, except for GreenFare.
Their food has 0 animal products. Animal products are inflammatory. Yeah. It's prepared in a fully organic certified kitchen, and it contains low caloric density and a low percentage of calories from fat.
And that means 2 things. Number one, you can eat all you want. All you want. As long as you're eating the right food. The minute you start to stray, you can't. Okay? I mean, seriously, the minute. Most people are so sensitive to that. Okay? You cannot do that. But the other thing is, high percentage of calories from fat causes type 2 diabetes, and most likely causes circulatory systems such as heart disease. It also probably causes type 3 diabetes, which is Alzheimer's and dementia. So they've taken that out of the equation here. You can eat all you want. It's not going to be high calories from fat. And if I wish this food was available everywhere, truly. I got mentioned before, like, when I got an electric car a few years back, I was like, it's just cars today, I wish everyone could have one. It was so expensive, though. But this food really isn't barely more expensive at all than regular food, I'd say. And the value is incredible, and I only wish that it was everywhere. So you guys need to take advantage of this. You got to understand what I'm saying. You only understand it when you start eating this way, and that's actually, you got to eat this way all the time. And you can have a cheat day or cheat meal once a week, okay? No problem with that. but you got to kind of flip flop what you're probably already doing. If you're out there and you're like I used to be, I was doing it the wrong way, and wasn't getting any good results.
Mike's never had this diet either because he burns a lot of calories.
Well, I always worked outdoors.
Yeah.
Physical labor. Most people sit in front of a computer.
So if you've ever tried to lose weight just by eating, normal standard American diet food with just limiting your portions, found yourself hungry, that's why it doesn't work for more than like
Not to mention you feel like you're totally deprived because you are, because you're having to control your portions.
So with GreenFare food, you can eat as much as you want. You can eat
and it's not cardboard, right? It's not. Does it taste like cardboard?
No.
That's the other thing. It's like, I'm not going to eat cardboard for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we had some of the Thai food last night.
Yeah. Yeah, and the garden's pie.
So for food is cooked at temperatures below 350 degrees Celsius in order to prevent the formation of acrylamide.
Yeah, that causes cancer. You cannot cook foods at high temperatures, basically 80 above 350. Just lightly cook if you're going to cook, or eat raw. Of course, they have salads here. You can eat raw here too.
Yeah, acrylamide is carcinogen. Yeah. It has a lower glycemic index, which reduces blood sugar spikes and energy crashes.
So ADD, attention problems, your pancreas. Anytime you spike your insulin, you are overloading your pancreas. People get pancreatic cancer all the time. And you want to know, it's not so much of a mystery as you may think. In fact, it's no mystery. Because most likely, if you think about people that have had this condition, or even you, if you don't want to get this condition, don't eat foods that are high glycemic index that spike your blood sugar. Your body was not designed for that. You will just basically wear your body out, and you don't want to do that because it doesn't respond well when you do that. Not at all.
And GreenFare doesn't serve alcohol. None of their foods is cooked with alcohol.
Now, of course, one of the most addictive drugs there is. A major profit center for restaurants, as you can imagine. Yeah, but that's the problem. Yeah, it causes cancer at the highest level. Why would you want to do that? It also kills off all your gut bacteria. You might as well be taking antibiotics all the time because alcohol is a pretty darn good cleaner, isn't it? It'll sterilize anything, including your entire body. And your entire body isn't a living organism. If you sterilize a living organism, you're basically killing it off. You don't want to do that.
Join us for a 1.5 mile run around the lake.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be more. I'm a little faster runner than Denise. I kind of take these little ins and outs around the lake, and I end up with like 2.2 miles, 2.25 miles, something like that. And I'm running fast. Or you can do 2 laps, and it's all ages, all abilities, and we socialize out there, and we bring our GreenFare muffins. Yeah, well, you can have whatever you want. Or they just ask for a glass of water. So, okay, the wind's going to blow us away. Hopefully the GreenFare tent stays out there. And make sure you get your Mike Happen comedy tickets below.
Yep, next Saturday.
And we'll be there. Bye.